OMG, baby, tell them.
Hey there, welcome to Powered by Backers. It is Justin. I'm here joined by my guest, Angele Miller. Angele, thank you very much for joining me.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So you are possibly our first East Coaster. So you're in New Brunswick, right? Whereabouts in New Brunswick are you?
Yeah, I'm just out of Moncton. I'm on the coast
Moncton?
and a little, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. We went on a little East Coast trip. Moncton was great. I think it was the only city at the time that was fully Wi-Fi, like buses.
Oh, really?
Everything. This is a while ago. This is probably like 10, 12 years ago. But is it still? I remember the buses had Wi-Fi and everything kind of was all set up for Wi-Fi.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Well, so I'll do a quick little intro. So, Angele, you are, let me just get here. You've been working in the natural food and beauty industry for over 20 years. Strong knowledge and passion for helping new and existing brands succeed. You've been behind key brands and pioneered brands from scratch into the Canadian market and also internationally. You experienced all different facets of business, from small retail to launching brands internationally to designing and manufacturing. So you are the founder of Abundant by Design, Active Pop, which I'd love to talk a little bit about, co-founder of and consultant for Inca Glow, co-founder for Caulipop, so I'm assuming it's more like cauliflower popcorn, and Creekside. You're the co-founder of Creekside R&R, which I love the term that I saw, glamping. So my wife and I go camping a lot. Some people, I understand the term glamping. So welcome to the show. Did I leave anything else out?
No, I think you've got it all.
Okay, perfect. So you're in New Brunswick. Tell us a little bit about what brought you here. So you've got a couple of different ventures on the go right now. I guess, do you want to start with where you're at now, or maybe tell us a little bit about your journey to become, an entrepreneur extraordinaire?
Sure. Yeah, I can share a little bit about my journey on how all of this kind of got started. I actually grew up in a little town, like I said, outside of Moncton here,
Okay.
Kokopang, and I grew up in family business. So being very little, I was working in my grandfather's grocery store at the time, and
Okay.
I developed a really big passion in the food business,
Okay.
and kind of seeing really great product come to market. I studied in nutrition, and I really wanted to kind of help brands that people didn't really know or see, become successful in the market, because there's so many great products out there, but a lot of time they're not too sure how to properly market their product and how
Right.
to position. And so I've kind of really developed a big passion over the years to really help these products come to market, and especially like when it comes to farm product,
Right.
local product, working with local farmers, and
Okay.
which they're really great at growing products and everything that has to do with the agriculture. But when it comes to on the business side,
Right.
how to really package that and put it to market, this is kind of where all of this kind of started for us to really help companies pioneer, and Abundant by Design kind of came to life based on that passion.
Interesting. Okay, so you went to Moncton University, or University of
Yeah.
Moncton, but I'm looking. So you also have a natural nutrition and physiotherapy. So sort of a broad-based sort of physical and nutrition side. So definitely coming at it from sort of that natural health sort of component or I guess aspect, right? So okay,
Yeah.
so that's Abundant by Design. Interesting. So you work with smaller brands, larger brands, international brands, trying to go almost like farm to market, kind of that concept, or building a brand around a product maybe that they can create. I'm kind of leading into, is that where like Active Pop or like things like that have come from?
Yes.
Or tell us a little bit about how that got started. And
Yes.
Caulipop, is Caulipop cauliflower popcorn?
Yeah, it's kind of like a crunchy cauliflower
Crunchy
snack.
cauliflower snack. Okay, interesting. Okay, it sounds cool. I mean, we use like popcorners and all these different, like the kids eat all these different sort of variations of popcorn, but cauliflower. Cool.
Yeah, I think there's a big need for like healthier snacks, but also something that's fun.
Right.
And we help people, just take an idea and turn it into a reality. So
Right.
we take that idea and we kind of help bring it to life
Right.
in many aspects. And Active Pop actually came about because I personally eat gluten free,
Okay.
dairy free, more organic, and so is my daughter. And my daughter also has allergies to gluten.
Okay.
And so I've always been, on the look for, fun snacks, but that taste great and that's
Right.
healthy. And Active Pop came about because we went on a family vacation to Hawaii.
Okay.
And I came across what they call volcano salt. It was a black salt, and they called
Okay.
it volcano salt, and it was so pretty. And so I came back with this salt, and I started using that in
On
all my
everything. Yeah.
cooking.
Okay.
From yams to
Right.
vegetables, and next thing you know, we're making popcorn with that, and it makes such a beautiful, tasty popcorn
Okay.
that became very famous with my daughter and all her friends, and then family and relatives, and people started to ask for this to make this popcorn. So that's where the idea came. Well, why don't we turn that into a brand? And we
Right.
start developing our own products
So is
because
it
we
in
really,
retail stores? Do you have Active Pop in
yes,
retail stores? Yeah.
yes, we
Across
are.
Canada or?
Yeah, we're probably in about 900 stores
Oh
across
wow.
Canada, and
Okay.
so we are in Loblaws,
Okay.
market stores in
Yeah.
Ontario, Quebec, Maritimes,
Yeah.
various health food stores.
Awesome. That's cool. We'll have to take a look out for. Is it just in the regular aisle or would it be sort of in
With the
the
popcorn.
popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Active Pop. So look out for it. Where can they so they can find it in a grocery store near them, right? That's
Yes.
awesome. Okay, so Active Pop, Call Pop is sort of like a variation of that with the same salt, or how did that
Yeah,
come to
and
be?
Caulipop came about because
Caulipop?
I was reached out by a lady in Alberta. She was a professor at the University of Alberta,
Okay.
and she had this idea, this product she was making for herself because she had an autoimmune disorder, and she wanted something crunchy, tasty. She couldn't find anything, so she had developed this crunchy cauliflower snack in various flavors, and she reached out to me to see what I thought about that idea, and if I thought, she should develop a brand and take this to market. And I absolutely fell in love with that product
Right.
because it is so good. It's keto, it's gluten free, it's paleo,
It's
it's
okay.
crunchy, it's
It hits
tasty.
checks all the boxes for all the
All of the
taglines.
check
Yeah,
boxes
yeah.
are
Okay.
checked. So that's where I partnered with her and helping her, brand the product
Right.
and create a brand that we can, bring to market. And so Caulipop is about to hit the stores in the next month as
Oh,
well.
okay. Wow. Okay. So it'll be in similar sort of across Canada in
Yeah.
a store near you. Interesting. So you mentioned flavors. Does it just have the one, or do you have a range of
No,
flavors?
we have a range of flavors. So they'll have like a sour cream and
You're
dill,
making
a
me
nacho
hungry now.
cheese.
I'm gonna have to go eat some. I'm gonna have to go look for some Active Pop. Interesting.
Yeah. Yes, we have two flavors of Active Pop as well.
Okay. What are those flavors for Active Pop?
We have a sweet and salty,
Okay.
and or like a original, which is coconut oil and black salt. So they're
Okay.
all infused with the Hawaiian black salt.
Right. Okay. And then the other one's salt and what was it?
And yeah, for Caulipop, we have a vegan cheese, a Himalayan salt. We have a sour cream and dill, and a Himalayan salt and vinegar.
Oh, okay. Salt and vinegar. I'm a salt and vinegar fan for sure.
You
So
will love that one.
I'll have to say keep my eye out for that one. Cool. Okay. So I saw that's awesome. I mean, so I guess where can people find you? Let's take a step back. If someone's a brand and they want to work with you, how does that work? How does that process? Do they just reach out to you, Angele Miller on LinkedIn, or connect with you? Do you have a website that you kind of
Yes.
for Abundant? Is it How do they connect with you? I guess.
Yeah, it's good if they can reach out to us through the website,
Okay.
abundantbd.com, or send us an email at info@abundantbd.com, and someone
Okay.
will get back to them right away with some more questions and answers. But we're always looking, for great products that we feel bring innovation and have a lot of great potential in the market.
Right. Right. Cool. So I want to transition to the glamping. I I love camping. I probably glamp more than I would like to admit. But tell us a little bit about Creekside and what you guys offer there, and what that sort of the R&R looks like for Creekside.
Sure. So that project it's a family project. So it's me and my husband.
Okay.
And we started this here in New Brunswick because we live close to the ocean here on the water, and
Right.
it's very peaceful and beautiful, and there's a lot of wildlife. And we just thought it was, and we had bought that land to have it so that we would protect nature, and people wouldn't buy that land and just, turn it into like a housing development. And we wanted to
Right.
keep the beauty of it. And we just thought it was really the perfect spot to put the glamping domes and really bring that experience here in our region, because we're in a
Right.
very touristic area. There's a lot of beautiful beaches, and we're close to the lobster capital of Canada in
Right.
Shediac. And we were thinking, well, people enjoy coming here, and what a great spot to go and really experience the area and disconnect and be in nature. And you can go down the creek here on paddle boards, canoes, or kayaks.
Wow.
So we started that project this year, actually in the beginning of the pandemic, pretty much, is when our plans really kind of were intact to start right at that time. So we were pushed back a little bit, but
Okay.
we started in May, the full-on construction, and we started taking bookings starting October 1st. So we're officially
Okay.
opening up the door October 1st.
So how many of the domes do you have built?
Yeah, we have 5.
5.
That
Okay.
we built.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
and yeah.
Are they
and we
year
have
round?
plans-
Are they year round or just summer?
Yes,
Year
all
round?
year round.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
we
yeah.
we have some wood pellet stoves and hot tubs in each unit, and it'll be nice to go, snowshoeing or skiing, and then come back and relax in your hot tub and really enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, no, it sounds. I mean, I saw some pictures. So tell them, where can they find that? What's the website for Creekside? Do you have a website yet?
Yeah, they can go on creeksidernr.com.
Okay,
And
cool.
we have a booking. They can book
There's a
right
book,
there on
yeah.
the platform, or they can send us a message or through our social media sites, and then somebody will get back to them
Cool.
right.
And do you have I'm just thinking for myself, do you have daycare set up so that the parents can go and enjoy? I'm kidding. It's like a Caribbean.
Yet,
no
no.
daycare. Leave the kids over there, or go snowshoeing and snowmobiling. No, nothing like that. Not yet. That's
Not
next.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, yeah, it sounds like you got a lot of things, obviously, and you've got kids. So, I mean, where do you find the time? Maybe my next question is going to be, maybe give us a lesson on time management, right? It sounds like you're working on 2 or 3 different projects at once, different clients. Like, how do you sort of find the time?
Yeah, it's not easy. I think time management is one of the skills that, I've learned to get better and better at, with time. And it's always about prioritizing, and also having a great team of people, behind really makes the whole difference.
Right.
To really make everything, balanced and supported, and to also make sure that everything keeps growing as well.
Right. So you can kind of delegate a little bit.
Yeah.
So you've got sort of priorities set and manage your time accordingly. Interesting. Cool.
And I meditate a lot. And to be honest, like,
okay.
I find meditation is really the key for me, a big part of keeping everything balanced, and making sure that everything flows well. I make sure that I have my time to meditate every day, and I find that really keeps things really straight line for me.
Right. So how often how long do you meditate? You said every day, but how long would you typically meditate?
15 minutes is enough to
minutes?
really, like, just to connect within and really make sure that you're aligned and you're in the flow, and everything is kind of prioritized as I need to be. But that 15-minute makes a whole world of difference for me.
Interesting. So do you still also run the health food store?
The health food store is a family business
So that's the okay.
as well. So yeah, so that is actually in my dad's,
Okay.
grocery store today. So
Okay.
there's
So there's other people
there.
running that. So you're not
There's
doing,
already.
you're not
I'm not
running a
involved in the
retail
day to
store.
day.
And okay,
No.
okay. I was gonna say that'd be way too much.
That
Okay.
would be way too
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you, Angele, for joining me, taking the time out of your day. Typically, we ended off with one last sort of question. I've been ending it. We've done, I think this is about the 80th episode. It basically, if you could sort of go back and give a piece of advice, maybe one word of advice to a younger Angele or a younger you, or somebody kind of coming up, starting out, what would that one word or that one piece of advice be?
Yeah, I would have to say, like, to keep dreaming, that, anything is possible, to never, set yourself lower than what you want, and your
Right.
dream and your passion is to always strive for that in life.
Okay.
I think it's very, very important for people to really, like, believe that they can, and have someone believe that they can, and really, shoot for the stars,
Shoot for the stars,
Yeah,
hit the moon kind of thing, right?
that's right. Anything's
Yeah.
possible.
Anything is possible. It's like Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. Anyways, completely different. I don't know, but probably are you a sports fan at all?
I am, yes.
So would you be Habs, I guess, if you're East
Yes,
Coast
correct.
or
Yeah.
okay, right. And you speak French then as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, je ne parle pas, but I'm assuming you speak fluently, right? So in Moncton,
Yes.
it's like multilingual, very much so,
Yes,
or
we are. Yeah, I'm an Acadian French, so in
okay,
our area, there's a lot of people are they'll speak French and English. It's
okay.
they're pretty bilingual in our region. Yes.
I had some friends that were from Bathurst actually, which I think
Oh,
is
yeah.
sort of in that area, like more northern, but yeah, very much they're sort of like in the middle of nowhere, right? I
Yes.
think there was that bus tragedy as well, sort of from that area, maybe 15 years ago or so, where the kids, unfortunately, the bus crashed with a
Oh
group of
no.
kids. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, probably shouldn't have brought it up. Bad topic, but anyways, Angele, I really appreciate you joining me. All the best with your endeavors. And I'm going to I'm going to head out to Loblaws and get some, what was it? It's either the
Active
original
pop.
or, yeah, Active Pop, but what was it, original or what was the other
Sweet and
flavor?
salty.
Sweet and salty. So which would you recommend I try first?
I would get the sweet and
Sweet and
salty.
salty? So
Oh
it's
yeah.
got the salt from Hawaii as well as sort of
As
like a
the
sweetness?
An organic cane sugar blend. Yeah, so
Oh,
the
okay.
blend of both makes it really good.
Okay, I'm gonna get to Loblaws. It's just down the street. Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you
Uh,
so much for having me. I appreciate it.
yeah, and we'll hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Yes,
Cool.
sounds
Awesome. And
great.
everyone else, thank you for joining us. And check out Active Pop, Caulipop. I'm trying to think. By Design.
Abundant by
Abundant
design.
by Design. Check out the website and get in touch with Angele. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you so
Angele.
OMG,
much.
Bye.
baby, tell 'em.